what's going on YouTube? And I ain't been through here ever since dude blew up the buildings and stuff. I guess they finally opened it up. Let's see what we can see. Have they put $1 into it yet? Buildings still blown to smithereens. They ain't came through here and put $1 through Nazareth. Look at this. They ain't put $1 in here. You see this? Insurance didn't cover it, none of that. It ain't happening. That shit update on the Nashville downtown bombing. Fun story. I had parked over there and went inside the Hooters 4 hours before he blew it up. Good thing I wasn't in there, right? Now this guy right here, this is something special right here. Why lie? We need weed. We need the weed. We need the weed. We need it right now. And he finna fire him up soon right now. That's what I'm talking about. So I ordered a new boost pressure sensor for the cat engine. We also got a new oil pressure sensor. This is the old sensor, one of them at least. And then for the people that's asking about the fifth wheel on the blue truck, I ordered this one from Fontaine. It's raised 3 inches, special order. Forgot the price on it. I think I paid about $1,400 for this brand new fifth wheel. It does slide real nice, straight from Fontaine. This one's raised up. Okay. That's a raised fifth wheel, right?
What now?
That's it? It's raised? Okay. Got to keep your head up in this trucking world. I know it's tough right now. I hear the complaints. A lot of people want to get out of trucking, go find another career. TQL. They playing with the money. I understand. DAT, they ain't doing nothing to help you. JB Hunt, keeping the rates as low as they can on their DAT. They got their foot on your neck right now. I understand. I see. It's tough right now. Watched a couple of videos. People don't know how they gonna use a truck to pay, for their, household bills and feed their family and kids. And I understand it's tough. It's definitely tough right now in trucking. Look at this window. It's getting kind of cold out there. Hopefully that's enough light to shoot the video. But me personally, I don't do drive-in, reefer. I really ain't hauled this stuff since 2016. That's how long it's been before I done hauled the reefer or drive-in. That's a long time. We in 2023. So I personally ain't never hauled no load for, JB Hunt, TQL, C.H. Robinson, none of those brokers. I don't have any experience with it. But my carrier is signed up. My carrier have hauled loads for TQL, but not me personally, just drivers that's underneath my authority. Then hauled a couple of loads for some of these brokers. So I see the rates. I see what's going on. I almost did haul a load for TQL here recently. I did. I needed to go and move a truck down in Georgia. Called up TQL. I said, hey man, right here in Nashville, what you got? Power only going down to Georgia. Recently. My man said he got something Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Well, he didn't say this. I'm looking at the board. Let me start over. I'm on the TQL board, okay? I'm a carrier signed up, all that good stuff. So I'm looking at the board. They got the Mount Juliet going to Georgia. That's how it was wrote, $1,000. Cool. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, cool. Okay, $1,000. It's going to cost me $300 bobtail down there to the part of Georgia I'm going to anyway, and fuel. So, okay, man, if I can hook up to their trailer and go down there, drop it off, $1,000, that's gonna cover the fuel. Cool, no problem. I call TQL. They ask for the post ID on a little automated system. Tell me I'm number 17 in line. Don't know what that means, but sat on the phone 30 minutes. Finally pick up the phone. I say, I see this Mount Juliet, Tennessee going to Georgia. Got it listed for $1,000. Let me get it for the $1,500. He said, man, we can't do it for the $1,500, but I'll give you $11. I said, man, that's only $100. If you can add 100, you can add 400 more to it. He laughed at me. He said, nah, I can't do that, but I can do it for 11. I said, yo, whatever. Cool. When this gotta be picked up? He said, so what you gonna do is, you're gonna go over to Mount Juliet, bobtail over there, pick up your empty trailer. You're gonna get loaded right there in Mount Juliet with the trailer. And then you're gonna go down to Georgia. It's gonna have one stop in this part of Georgia, another stop the next day in another part of Georgia. And then we need you to bring that trailer back, or the trailer gotta be back 3 days after that last drop back in Mount Juliet. Click! If you don't get off my phone with that nonsense, the hell is going on over at TQL? I said, now I asked for $1,500. On the load board, it said Mount Juliet, Tennessee to Georgia. It didn't say nothing about no 2 drops, one day after the other, back this day, that day, 3 days later, they need the trailer back. Click. You wasted my time. You should have took the $1,500. I probably wouldn't have hung up the phone on you so bad. That was Norman over at TQL. You need to get it together over there, Norman, at the TQL. Andrew don't appreciate you not paying me what I asked for over there, Mr. Norman at the TQL. What the hell they got going on over there? I don't do no work for free, only for the fee. So, yeah, I end up just bobtailing. Yeah, I ain't even got time to play with them. So, you know, it's all good. I just take the loss, you know. Blue truck update. So this truck got impounded. That's why I'm not in the blue truck. So the blue truck, I decided to put it back in the mechanic shop. Well, it never even drove off from the mechanic shop. It's getting a brand new wiring harness, called up Cat over there. Wiring harness $850. At the tax, it was like $940, something like that. So I ordered that. Mechanic picked it up today, and we're gonna get that installed next week. So next time I pop the hood on the blue truck, it's gonna have brand new wire harness going all the way around, and also we got an oil pressure sensor and a turbo sensor. It was $204 each per sensor. Shoot, it's all good though. New sensors, new wire harness. Put that on the Cat, and then I don't know if I'm gonna put any more money into that Cat truck at this point. I think I ain't done everything on it. You know. After that, it's time to work on the Classic. I know the Classic was having boost pressure problems, so, you know, I ain't got no mechanic in Nashville. The mechanic I did have, I guess he was down bad. He figured y'all was down bad. I don't know which one it was, but, you know, he just figured that I guess I was going to be his last client for a while, because money was getting funny in trucking, so he decided to rip me off, you know, a large amount of money. So, you know, he was actually trying to keep the Classic, you know, so he just charged me a large amount of money he thought I didn't have, and I did have the money, and I got the Classic out, you know, same day. It's all good, you know, but I ain't got no mechanic in Nashville. So what I'm thinking the Classic is gonna go down to Memphis, Tennessee, to either the Secret Shop or either Mr. Fields over there on Eastbrook Road. He a diesel specialist. I know Mr. Fields, so you know, it's Fields Truck Service over there on Eastbrook Road. It's either gonna go to him or the Secret Shop. I throw a driver in there. It's just what's the word I'm looking for? Residual income. You know, it's basically just extra money. You know, so I'd rather do that, man. Somebody else can hop in the Classic. You know, blue truck, white truck. Hey, you know, I was gonna hop in the blue truck, but tell you the truth, man, you know, I don't really have no feelings towards these trucks. If this truck right here, well, I already know it can do it because I just did it. Yeah, it can pull the mountains. Yeah, hey, this $15,000 flat tire went up that mountain. Did you hear me? It went up the mountain screaming, hollering. And it didn't roll backwards on me. It didn't roll backwards on me. So, you know, hey, you know, I don't know if this flat top is going to stay up here simply because, you know, I got contracts outside the oil field, and I got customers that call about pneumatic work. This is the only truck I got to blow on. So this truck is up here like temporarily, okay, we'll put it like that. But you know, hey, well, why is up here? Hey, you know, if I get the classic up here in the blue truck up here, I'll put 2 drivers in those trucks. I ride the little flat top right quick, you know. Shit. Woo, this money, woo. I'm trying to get it to where when the trucks is up here, when the fleet running, we ain't got no breakdowns, you know. So the blue truck, fresh engine. You know, we ain't worrying about the fresh engine, fresh clutch, ready to go. You know, that's how we try and get everything. Okay. There's gonna be maintenance issues here and there. All trucks got maintenance issues. Tires, oil change, brakes, the basic lights go out. You know, things like that. That's all good. We just ain't trying to hire no tow trucks. Yeah. Excuse me. We ain't trying to hire no tow truck bills. You know, so that's why I like to work the kinks out the truck myself before I put a driver in now. Because I don't need no driver on the side of the road broke down, not making no money. It happens every day. You know, every now and then it's going to happen. But, you know, if it's something that I could have worked out myself, then, you know, I'm going to work it out first. And then when I see the problem is 100% fits and the truck can perform, then cool. Put a driver in there, let them have at it, okay? But until that time comes, it's wishful thinking. We'll just say it's wishful thinking right now. Yep, wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. So I think the next truck that's going to be up in this area is going to be the blue truck. Hopefully I can have a blue truck in this area in the next 2 to 4 weeks. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know though. I don't know. As far as the classic, there ain't no time frame on the classic because I gotta fly home and take the classic to a shop to be fixed. So whenever I get home. Well, first, before I do that, like I said, I gotta find a shop. If I take it to Memphis, I got the shops. But if I don't take it to Memphis, if I find a shop right there in Nashville, then, you know, I don't know how long that's gonna take. But no rush. The equipment paid for. That's why I like paid for equipment. No rush, no headache. You know, market go down, it don't even matter. Part of the trucks, we own everything. No payments. The auction just came through, Tunica, Mississippi. I saw Trucking with Tay. I saw he did a video down there. Shout out to Trucking with Tay. He's doing real big things in this trucking world. Real big, real nifty things in this trucking world. He's learning a lot with the authority. He's learning a lot. You know, definitely go subscribe. Go subscribe. If y'all ain't subscribed, check out Trucking with Tay. He's got a surprise for y'all. Yeah, he's got a surprise for y'all. I don't know when he gonna tell y'all the surprise, but it's a big surprise. Like I said, it's a big surprise. So make sure y'all go subscribe. So when he unveils the surprise, you know, you can see it, okay? You know, he's doing real good things in trucking. So, and he's got real big plans for trucking, okay? So just make sure you go subscribe so when, you know, he decides to unveil whatever it is he needs to show you guys, make sure y'all see it. Yes, whatever it is. Just, you know, brother doing real nifty things in trucking. I understand trucking tough, but some of us have found a way to, you know, keep this little trucking business going, even though it's giving us all types of problems and headaches, and, you know, people don't want to pay, work is slow, or TQL playing with the money. Some of us still have found a way to get through this ridiculous trucking world without giving up. So, you know, even me, man, this trucking stuff, man, hey, it'd be tough out here. It'd be tough. It'd be tough, man. I'll tell you how tough it is, man. Since November, right? I pretty much been off like 4 months. I worked 2 weeks down in Maryville, Louisiana with the pneumatic. After that, I probably pulled 1 pneumatic load. And then recently I got some new work, you know, up here in the mountains. But pretty much, man, 4 months. 4 months off, so, you know, it's been tough. Found out what happened to my lane down there in Georgia. I did. Yep, found out what happened to my lane in Georgia. You remember the lane where me and Coco had to fill the silos up, keep filling them up. So we was doing that lane for about $18,000 a week. That's right. On average, 2 loads a day, 7 days a week. Local runs, local work, less than 100-mile radius, time sheets, that type of stuff. So, the new carrier that came in, now y'all know, I didn't know at the time, we had to bid on the lanes, okay? I didn't bid on the lane. Okay, what happened, how I ended up finding out about all this work off camera, I had hired somebody to find work for the carrier, okay? Although right now, he's all jacked up right now. He decided to, he's actually being shared right now. It's a funny thing, but the person that I was using is being charged with a felony right now for embezzlement, so I no longer work with him, okay? And he's being posted on forums. His name is Brandon, if anybody knew him, but that he was working with me, okay? And that ain't got nothing to do with me, all the embezzling stuff. But so we lost him. But he helped us get some big accounts. Big accounts, that's right. Yeah, he helped us get some big accounts. He was a YouTube subscriber. He was, but didn't tell us about the bidding process. So, when it was time to bid, I just bidded the exact same thing. Yeah, customer said they needed a new bid. I just rebidded the same thing we were doing. I didn't know the work was coming to an end at the end of the year. So, I guess they bid about a quarter, okay? So, we had got the last quarter of the year. Cool, no problem. We made our money. It's just if I would have known that the work was for a quarter, I would have done things like maybe a little bit different. There if I would have known the work was coming to an end at the end of the year. Okay, but anyways, I did the same thing. I'm like, okay, Anyways, the new carrier come in. I don't know what the numbers equate to, but I bid at $54 a ton. The person I was working with, they had to get their cut, so they told the customer 58, I guess, and they kept $3 a ton from me and Coco. Cool, no problem, okay? But I got 54. New carrier come in and say they could do it for $20 a ton. That's almost 60% off. 60% off. On top of giving it to them for 60% off, they got truck notes, they got brand new equipment, they got all this stuff. They got drivers they got to pay. And I'm just like, 60% off. 60% off. Talked to some friends, talked to, Justin Lewis, some other people that was working with me, and the conclusion I came up with is that customer is never going to ever pay the amount of money we was making ever again. Why? Because they just found a carrier that's going to do it for 60% off. So if they could do it for 60% off, it's just the race to the bottom. Okay, well, who can do it for 70% off? And 80%, who can do it for free? Oh, TQL, you say you can move it for free? Well, we're going to give the work over to TQL. They said they can find trucks that can haul it for free. Matter of fact, $5 a ton. Yeah, TQL, they believe they can really find somebody to haul that for $5 a ton right now. So, it's not making sense. So we're not getting that lane back. That's just over with altogether. It's not making sense, but it is what it is. Again, by us losing Brandon, that just put me in charge to start emailing and finding customers on my own. And because a lot of people that was around me and pretty much gave up trucking, kind of get discouraged and kind of, look for work on my own every single day, make phone calls, all that stuff. So, anyways, I ended up finding an opportunity up here in the mountains. Thanks to my subscriber, Bill, of course, shout out to Bill. Bill had messaged me, and told me about the opportunity up here in the mountains. And that's how I ended up here. So, still emailing customers and stuff like that. But, like I said, wintertime is slow, it's tough. We just got to see how things play out, okay? We just got to give it more time. We may just end up just dropping all the equipment up here in the mountains and just putting drivers in and just collecting money, Hey, Andrew, you gonna buy a fourth truck? Hey, Andrew, you gonna buy another trailer? I don't know, man. I don't know. I got a truck paper magazine. Everything in here overpriced. Ain't it, man? It's overpriced. Taylor Martin, I just told you, just passed. 2020 Freightliner Cascadias, the trucks you used to lease, the trucks you was paying $800 to $1,500 a week every week like clockwork. You was paying that. They just rode across the auction lot for $36,000 each. Taylor Martin auction. 2020 Freightliner Cascadia. VL Trucking. Your truck just rolled across for the $36,000. Truck paper looking kind of tough. It's looking kind of tough. To tell you the truth, the prices in this truck paper have not changed at all. It looked like it done got worse. I don't know who's buying trucks for $200,000, but an idiot. But an idiot. That's who, Any truck driver that buy a truck for $200,000 and get on YouTube talking about TQL this, TQL that, boycott this, I'm gonna boycott you. Yeah, I'm gonna boycott you, block your channel. And I'm going to call you an idiot because you're an idiot, okay? Yeah, we need to boycott you, not TQL, because you're an idiot. You driving a $200,000 truck, talking about what the brokers is doing. You're an idiot. Okay, what are we looking at here? Okay. We are back in a $15,000 flat top that just did magic. That's right. It climbed up the mountain with no issues. No issues. Scary situation. Thought we was going to have a rollback situation. Didn't happen. A lot of trucks for sale. A lot of equipment for sale. I understand it's tough. People trying to get rid of anything by any means necessary. I know out there in Texas, they trying to get rid of those pneumatic trailers and them blowers. They can't get rid of it fast enough. I know the hoppers is trying to take over the pneumatic world. I understand. I hope y'all can get rid of all that stuff. Send it to auction. Matter of fact, hopefully, I don't want to say too much, but hey. I'm just holding right now. I don't know if we're gonna grow. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're in a holding phase right now. We're just trying to maintain our equipment. We don't know if we're gonna look for other trailers, buy another truck. We're in a holding phase. We're trying to see what you're doing. All our equipment paid for, so things that we don't have to worry about with pay for equipment is selling the equipment. Sometimes I'm like, man, do I need to sell one of these trucks? Nah, I don't need to sell a truck. Nah. Do I need to sell a $15 flat top? Nah, I don't need to sell no truck. Nah, rather just pull a load. Nah, ain't making no sense. Why? Cause work slow? Nah, that ain't no good enough excuse. Nah, work slow. Nah, we don't need to sell nothing because work's slow. Work been slow for me in the wintertime. Like I said, since I had a CDL, wintertime always been the worst. Yeah. So, ain't nothing new to me. It's just like, just another wintertime I ain't making money, But here in just a second, if the stars line up, correctly. The blue truck, it'll be up here, and then the classic get right, it'll be up here, and I'm hoping all the trucks gross $10,000 each. Pay a driver a percentage, $2,500 plus. Pay a little insurance payment, and then whatever maintenance we got, pay the maintenance. Keep the rest. Everything paid for. Local work too. Yeah, local work. A lot of local action going on here. A lot of local action. I'm just like one day we'll get to that point. Lottie Dottie. Talk to Lottie Dottie. Lottie Dottie got his Hines company check. He ever had in his whole life, $3,500. That's right. Lottie Dottie did a company check, $3,500 for the week. Then Lottie Dottie decided to call me today talking about the L train. Woo! Called me today. Lottie Dottie found some company, got these brand new. I tell you, man, something about that plantation and trucking, boy. Once they get on the plantation, they can never be free again. Now we in a whole nother location, and Lottie Dottie done found a company offering the L train. Now we on a phone call with Lottie Dottie, me and another guy, another subscriber up here. We got to hear Lottie Dottie explain to us why he needs to get on the L train. He talking about they got the brand new truck, it's a walkaway, 2024 Peterbilt, something like that, man. $200,000 trucks. He figured a way. He look at it as he's losing by not being on this L train, because he's getting $3,500 a week. Well, not a week. This week he got $3,500. But he looking at it like, well, his buddy's on the L train over there, and his buddy, after all the deductions, his buddy took home $4,500. So, if he jumped on the L train, he would make $1,000 more. So he's contemplating getting on the L train, and I had to let Lottie Dottie know that, hey, look, what I recommend is you stay right there on the W train. Yep, the W train. That's what you on, right? I know you don't know it. I know you don't know. You just started. I recommend you stay right there on the W train. Keep saving, and like I said, if you just save for another 2 months, you can go and get you a cash truck too. But I had to let Lottie Dottie know that, hey man, once you decide to get back on this L train, that won't be we can guarantee you won't be buying a truck this year. You might just get up out there and just, once you get on the plantation again, buddy, I can't help you get off. I just got you off the plantation with the Russians. I mean, I don't, it's not affecting me. I know y'all hear me talk about the leasing world. None of that leasing stuff affects Andrew whatsoever. You leasing a truck, paying $800 a week, not being able to see friends, family, and all that. None of that, it don't affect me in no type of way. It's just advice. It's just advice. Hey, I understand. You got your buddy on the L train. He made $1,000 more than you this week, and whatever. Okay, all I know, if you stay on the W train 2 months, you can have a title to a truck. You get on the L train, and 2 years from now, we're gonna be back on this conversation once again, talking about how you can go from the L train back to the W train and save up for a truck. But whatever you feel like doing, man. I ain't trying to stop you, man. I just, hey, man. I might hop on the L train with you one time. I'm just saying. I may just, I may hop on the L train with you. Yeah. Tell me more about that L train. You say he's making $4,500. Okay, I may just hop on there. Yeah, if you gonna hop on the L train, I need to go see what this L train all about. Yeah. Okay, now the blue truck come up here. I'll put a driver in that. Then the classic come in here. Put a driver in that. And white truck already right here. I just put a driver in here, whoever want to drive this thing. And then I hop on the L train. That's 4 trucks. And then we can use the L train as maintenance money. We can use the L train as maintenance money, okay? So if he making $4,500 a week, 4, 8, 12, 16, about $1,600 I can use for maintenance on the W trucks. The W trucks, okay, I'm just saying. So I can see how the L train, how I can flip it and kind of make it work for me. I can see. But I'm not interested in the L train, okay? I'm not interested in the L train. Why? Because it was $4,500 this week. Next week it could be negative $4,500. It could very well be. You never know with the L train. Just never know. But what I'm trying to figure out is, how did he discover the L train? See, this is the problem. This is the problem. Why we can't get ahead? Damn. When I got him off the L train, he was supposed to cut off all them other people on the L train. He was supposed to. Now, I done got you off the plantation. You was supposed to leave everybody back behind. Okay, either bring them with you. I know you tried to bring them with you. They ain't came yet. So just leave them over there. Leave him over there. That ain't it. Well, I guess one of them that came up here and he went oh my. It's just a disaster, boy. Damn. Do y'all want freedom in trucking, man? I mean, come on, man. Do you got a desire to, one day, get off the truck, just get out the truck? I mean, apartment, house, something. Because, my advice, let's just say, hey, Andrew, I don't want no truck. I don't want no cash truck, Andrew, but help me get on the W train. You know what I'm talking? All right, cool. Stay on the W train. And let's start paying taxes. Yeah, let's start paying taxes to the IRS. Yeah, let's start paying some taxes. How much money are you putting in taxes? Let's see if we can do 5. You making $3,500 a week, $33,000, whatever you making. Let's get 500 to 1,000 over to the IRS. Yeah. That way we can get you qualified for that big pretty house. Yeah, that big pretty house. Yeah. If you just put in $10,000, about $10,000 for the year. They got that $200,000 to $300,000 house over there. You can get a mortgage for. You can get a mortgage for it if your credit right and all that good stuff. But we need you paying something to the IRS. That's all I'm saying right there. If you want that big pretty house, and then you can just stay on the W train and just once you can just keep adding to the down payment. You ain't got to get the big pretty house right now, but at least you're gonna be qualified for it. You just keep adding, keep stacking, okay? Because one day, like I told him, hey man, all this stuff come to an end one day, and you're gonna need somewhere to go. And we don't want you. I'm telling you, man, if this comes to an end, see, it's kind of messed up, because it's like, if it come to an end, he goes back to the L train over on the Russians, and then it's like, if he stay, he may get sucked into the L train over here. So it's like 2 L trains and you see how it's 2 trains, 2 different ways. Tracks going 2 different ways, and he trying to figure out, do I get on that L train going west, that L train going eastbound and down? He don't know which train to get on. It ain't making. I'm just fucking with y'all, man. If y'all really want to know what Andrew's doing, I'm studying for my license for insurance outside of trucking. That's what I'm doing, okay? So, I got to pass a state test, and then I'll be licensed. It's going to take a while, okay? That's what I'm working on. I got the cash trucks. I'm going to put drivers in it. That's all cool. But me, I plan to get out the truck and do insurance, okay? So, I don't know how that's going to work out. We'll see. I'm finna go to bed. Okay, I'm gonna go take a nap, then I'm gonna get up and get to some money. Okay, so y'all have a good day.